Welcome, loyal viewers, to another electrifying installment from the TV Days Drama Digest channel, where we dive deep into the heart-pounding, emotion-charged world of Salem, a town where secrets fester, passions ignite, and no one's heart is safe from the chaos that inevitably follows. Today, we're peeling back the layers of a storyline that has set the Days of Our Lives fandom ablaze, the triumphant, tumultuous, and undeniably dramatic return of Sami Brady to Salem. Buckle up, because this is no ordinary homecoming. Sami's arrival is a spark in a powder keg, and the explosions of romance, betrayal, and hidden motives are about to light up the screen. Let's unpack the drama, explore the possibilities, and speculate on the seismic shifts awaiting the residents of Salem. The return of Sami Brady. A storm on the horizon. Sami Brady, the fiery, unpredictable blonde bombshell, has always been a force of nature in Salem. Her name alone conjures memories of scandalous affairs, heart-wrenching betrayals, and a knack for turning the town upside down. When news broke that Sami was returning, fans collectively held their breath, knowing that her presence would stir up a whirlwind of emotions and conflicts. Sami doesn't just walk into Salem, she storms in, leaving a trail of broken hearts and unresolved tensions in her wake. This time, her return promises to be no different, but the stakes feel higher, the relationships more fragile, and the secrets darker than ever before. The last time Sami graced Salem with her presence, she reignited a passionate connection with Rafe Hernandez, a man whose rugged charm and steadfast loyalty have long been a magnet for her restless heart. Their reunion was a steamy, impulsive affair, a reminder of Sami's ability to dive headfirst into desire, consequences be damned. But that was then. Now, as Sami steps back into the familiar streets of Salem, the question on everyone's mind is, who will she turn to this time? Will she fall back into old patterns, or is there a new game plan simmering beneath her enigmatic exterior? A rekindled flame with EJ DiMera? At the center of this unfolding drama is EJ DiMera, the suave, calculating, and dangerously charismatic man who has always held a piece of Sami's heart. Their history is a tapestry woven with threads of love, betrayal, and undeniable chemistry, a connection so potent that it lingers, no matter how many times they've tried to walk away. The last time Sami and EJ were together, their relationship was a roller coaster of passion and pain, marked by moments of tenderness and explosive arguments. Now, with both of them facing personal turmoil, the stage is set for a reunion that could either mend their fractured bond or shatter it beyond repair. EJ's life has been anything but stable lately. His marriage to Belle, once a beacon of hope for a fresh start, is showing cracks that no amount of charm can conceal. Belle, with her sharp intellect and fierce independence, has always been a formidable partner, but the weight of their differences is beginning to take its toll. Viewers have watched their relationship falter, with subtle glances and strained conversations hinting at an inevitable end. The chemistry between Belle and EJ, while once promising, lacks the raw, electric pull that defines Sami and EJ's connection. It's a pull that has weathered years of heartbreak, schemes, and separations, a pull that feels fated, no matter how destructive. As Sami re-enters EJ's orbit, the air crackles with possibility. Will they give in to the magnetic force that has always drawn them together? Picture the scene. A dimly lit room, the tension palpable as Sami and EJ lock eyes, old wounds and older desires surfacing in an instant. Sami, with her signature blend of vulnerability and defiance, might lean in, her voice low and teasing, daring EJ to admit he's never stopped loving her. EJ, torn between duty and desire, might hesitate, his polished exterior crumbling under the weight of their shared history. It's the kind of moment that Days of Our Lives thrives on. A collision of hearts that promises both ecstasy and devastation. But love in Salem is never simple, and Sami's return is shrouded in questions. Is her heart truly guiding her back to EJ, or is there a hidden agenda at play? Sami has never been one to act without a plan, and her past is littered with schemes that have left allies and enemies alike reeling. Could her return be more than a nostalgic trip down memory lane? Let's explore the possibilities. A tangled web of motives. Sami Brady is no stranger to manipulation, and her reappearance in Salem coincides with a brewing storm at Demera Enterprises, the corporate empire that EJ has fought tooth and nail to control. Enter Kat, a cunning investigator with her sights set on unraveling the secrets of the Demera family. Kat's probing into the shadowy dealings behind EJ's leadership has already stirred up trouble, and her connection to Sami raises eyebrows. Could Sami be a pawn in Kat's game? Or is she the mastermind pulling the strings? The idea that Sami might have an ulterior motive isn't far-fetched. She's always been a woman who plays the long game, her every move calculated to protect those she loves or to secure her own future. Perhaps Kat approached Sami with an offer she couldn't refuse, a chance to expose a truth about EJ or to gain leverage over the Demera dynasty. Imagine Sami, cloaked in her signature confidence, meeting Kat in a clandestine corner of Salem, their conversation laced with coded warnings and veiled threats. Kat might dangle a tantalizing piece of information, something about EJ's recent decisions that could destroy him. Sami, ever the opportunist, might see this as her chance to reclaim a place in EJ's world, not just as his lover, but as a power player in her own right. Alternatively, Sami's agenda could be deeply personal. Her son, Johnny Demera, is facing challenges that weigh heavily on both her and EJ. Johnny's reckless choices and tangled relationships have put him in the crosshairs of Salem's darker forces, and Sami's maternal instincts might be driving her to protect him at all costs. Could she be using her connection with EJ to shield Johnny from harm, even if it means reigniting old flames or stirring up new conflicts? The thought of Sami navigating this delicate balance, torn between love for her son and the pull of her past with EJ, is enough to keep viewers glued to their screens. The ghost of true love. Let's pause for a moment to consider the heart of the story, the undeniable bond between Sami and EJ. Fans of Days of Our Lives have long debated whether EJ's true love is Sami or someone else, but the evidence is hard to ignore. Their relationship, though fraught with pain, has an intensity that transcends time. From stolen kisses in moments of weakness to vows made and broken, Sami and EJ are bound by a love that refuses to die. It's a love that has survived betrayals, rivalries, and even the occasional brush with death, a love that feels like destiny, no matter how much they try to fight it. Picture a rainy night in Salem, the kind that sets the stage for confessions and confrontations. Sami, soaked to the bone, stands at EJ's doorstep, her eyes blazing with a mix of anger and longing. "You can't keep pretending I don't matter," she might say, her voice breaking as she steps closer. EJ, caught off guard, struggles to maintain his composure, his heart racing as memories of their past flood back. It's a scene ripe with potential, a moment where they could either surrender to their feelings or push each other away, setting the stage for yet another chapter in their epic saga. But love in Salem is never without complications. Belle's presence looms large, a reminder that EJ's life is entangled with others. Will Sami's return drive a wedge between EJ and Belle, or will it force EJ to confront the truth about where his heart truly lies? And what of Rafe, whose history with Sami adds another layer of tension to this already volatile mix? The possibility of a love triangle or quadrangle looms large, promising the kind of drama that Days of Our Lives fans live for. The ripple effects on Sami's return doesn't just affect EJ, Belle, and Rafe, it sends shockwaves through the entire town. Her presence is a catalyst, stirring up old grudges and igniting new alliances. Friends like Marlena and John, who have weathered Sami's storms before, might find themselves drawn into her orbit, offering advice or picking up the pieces when things inevitably go wrong. Enemies, like those who have crossed paths with the Demera family, might see Sami's return as an opportunity to exploit her vulnerabilities or to settle old scores. Then there's Johnny, whose struggles add a layer of urgency to Sami's actions. As a mother, Sami is fiercely protective, and her love for her son could drive her to make choices that ripple across Salem. Will she align herself with unlikely allies to protect Johnny, or will her efforts backfire, putting him in even greater danger? The interplay between Sami's personal motives and the larger machinations of Salem's power players is a storyline that promises to keep us on the edge of our seats. Speculation and what's next as we await the next episodes, the possibilities are endless. Will Sami and EJ rekindle their romance, giving in to a love that has always burned too brightly to ignore? Or will Sami's return reveal a darker purpose, one that threatens to upend the Demera legacy and everyone connected to it? Could Kat's investigation be the key to unlocking Sami's true intentions, or is she merely a pawn in a larger game? One thing is certain, Sami Brady's return to Salem is a game-changer. Her presence is a spark that could ignite a wildfire of passion, betrayal, and revelation. Whether she's driven by love, ambition, or a need to protect her family, Sami's story is one we can't look away from. So, dear viewers, grab your popcorn and join us as we watch this drama unfold. What do you think Sami's big plans are this time? Will she and EJ find their way back to each other, or is there a twist waiting in the wings? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's dive into the chaos together. Thank you for joining us at TV Days Drama Digest. Stay tuned for more updates, theories, and breakdowns as we follow Sami's journey through the treacherous, thrilling world of Salem. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.